Swimming coach Gov't has lived and worked in Beijing for 5 years. He looks forward to the Lunar New Year, when he usually travels north to celebrate with his family. But this year, his employer has asked him to stay put to lower his chances of catching COVID-19.
I am only child, so my parents will celebrate Lunar New Year by themselves. They will be a little lonely and disappointed.
Resurgent outbreaks in China's north have prompted the government to warn against travel this February holiday. 10 regions are under lockdown.
Medium and high-risk areas must strictly implement restrictions. In low-risk areas, people are encouraged to avoid unnecessary travel.
The annual festival is known as the world's largest human migration. Hundreds of millions of city workers take advantage of the week-long break to return to rural hometowns. But this year, China's usually bustling transport hubs are quiet. In the weeks leading up to Lunar New Year, train tickets for routes to and from major Chinese cities are usually very difficult to come by, with seats selling out very quickly. But this year, due to the pandemic, carriages are practically empty. Travel operators say bookings are down 60% compared to before the pandemic. Local governments and some employers are offering allowances, additional work and jobs, and shopping coupons to entice people to stay put. Coronavirus tests are compulsory for those who do travel, but they are expensive for low-income workers, who've also been told to expect restrictions on their movement in some areas. The measures have been criticized by social media users for being too heavy-handed. The fear of sudden lockdowns is also dissuading travelers. Chinese authorities have often responded to a few infections by quarantining entire areas. But some industry insiders are confident domestic travel will pick up later this year.
It's difficult to say when exactly. Getting back to normal depends on a lot of factors, like how fast people get vaccinated, where the virus spreads, and the weather, etc.
Gov't says he's ready to sacrifice his family reunion this year.
My parents understand, but we will miss each other. The whole country must suffer through this.
Like many others, he's hoping life will return to normal for the next Lunar New Year. Katrina Yu, Jazeera, Beijing.